guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on a new foundation which is out in America at the moment, but it's not out in the UK yet, and it's coming out on the 20th of February, so make sure you write that in your diary so you can go and pick it up when it comes out. So this foundation is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and there's been a trend at the moment with all these naked foundations. I know Urban Decay have one at the moment, and it's a big trend to have flawless skin without looking like you have a lot of makeup on. So that's why I was really interested to try this. And they also have released a powder as well to go with it, which I'm also going to be reviewing. So just a quick overall view of the foundation. I've never used this before, so this is going to be like a first impressions video because I've never tried it before. I'm in the colour Shell, and I'm about a NC20 MAC. At the moment I've got a little bit of self-tanner on, so I'm a tiny bit darker, but this colour I'm sure will be perfect for me. So to make this review very fair, I'm going to just use this with my fingers. Normally every day I'll be using it with a buffing brush or a flat foundation brush, not normally my fingers, but just to make everything simple and pared back, I'm just going to use it with my fingers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a tiny bit on the back of my hand. So this is what the packaging looks like, just so you know. It's quite similar to the Colour Stay packaging of the Revlon, but it's more sleek and it's a little bit taller as well. I'm not a big fan of foundations especially without pumps, but then again it's more important what's in it rather than the packaging. So I'm just literally just dotting it over my face at the moment. And the consistency feels quite silky, to be honest. It feels like a lot like a moisturiser rather than a foundation. And it feels quite refreshing on the skin. It's like, when you put like skincare on your face when it really needs it, like when it's dry, it feels really soothing. So far I really am impressed. It's a really nice colour as well. So if you're probably like an NC20, 25, this would be a good colour for you because it has some really nice mixture of pink and yellow undertones. I mean, that has given me a really nice coverage. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage, it's kind of like a medium coverage, and it's semi-matte finish. It's not totally matte. It's not like Colour Stay if you were oily. It has a tiny bit of dewiness in it, so it gives the real appearance of skin, but it also sort of perfects your skin at the same time, which is my kind of foundation. Because I really like my favourite high-end foundation would have to be NARS Sheer Glow because it gives beautiful coverage. It's a lovely foundation, and I found the perfect colour in it as well, which I really like, and it makes your skin just look like skin but better. So that's my sort of preference for foundation, I guess. So yeah, I've just blended that in now, and I really am impressed so far. Lovely coverage, but I can still see, little imperfections, which I like to see, and it gives you like a glowing look in the skin. So yeah, I'm just going to let that set for a bit before I put the powder on, and obviously I'm going to put the powder on with a brush because you can't do it with your fingers, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the benefits of this foundation, what makes it different from other foundations, and so on. So I've just read into the foundation ingredients a little bit, and the reason it's so moisturising is because it has jojoba oil in it, which kind of really moisturises the skin. It's in a lot of skincare ingredients and moisturisers, and it's a natural product which is really good. It also has green tea, which everyone knows is a really good antioxidant and an anti-aging ingredient, so to speak, and it has oatmeal as well, which is really good for people with acneic skin, people that suffer from blemishes, because it really does calm down the skin. So I think a combination of all of those things really makes it feel soothing to the skin, and it doesn't feel like makeup, which I think is a really important part to remember. The only downside to this foundation, which can be a problem with a lot of foundation ranges, is that the colours, I really wish they did more colours. Like, look at a range like L'Oreal True Match. That's one of the best foundations because they have tons of colours. They have the pink tones, the yellow tones, the neutral tones. This, I found my perfect colour, which is Shell, but if you're, kind of an in-between colour, or you're a darker lady, it would be hard to find a colour to match, to be honest. But that might be something they might improve on. They might add, you know, more colours down the line if the line is successful. That's what a lot of companies tend to do anyway. So that's really the only downside. And the other downside is obviously it doesn't have a pump, and that comes with a lot of foundations. Even high-end foundations like NARS Sheer Glow doesn't have a pump either, and you have to buy it separately. But if you really love the product, you know, if you get on well with it, you'll just forget about that and just, you know, use it anyway. So now I'm just going to set the foundation with the powder, and I'm in the light. The packaging is actually really nice for this. I really like that they've gone with the white colour, because that just makes it a little bit more different. And you also get a little powder puff in here, which I won't use, but yeah. So I'm just going to apply it with this Laura Mercier blending brush. And I heard this is really finely milled, and it's a really nice powder to use. I'm not going to use too much because I have kind of dry skin. So I really like the powder actually. It feels really soft on the skin, doesn't feel cakey, and it applies really nicely. So I really am quite impressed with the powder. But to be honest, I'm more of a foundation girl than a powder girl because I suffer from dry skin and I don't tend to wear a lot of powder, but it's always nice to put a little bit of fine dusting over just to set it for the day. So I'm just going to go away, you know, go about my day now, and I'll come back in about 3 hours or so and I'll let you know how I'm getting on. Hey, yes, so I've just like made lunch and done a couple of other errands, and I've just come back. It's been about 3 hours now, and I'm just looking at my face now, and it looks pretty good so far, to be honest. There's no sort of, you know, places that it's come off, and to be honest I don't really expect it to come off because my skin is quite dry. The only problem that I ever would have with foundation in general is that sometimes it can get a bit dry around here, but so far it hasn't got dry around there, which is really good. I think that's mainly because of the jojoba oil in the foundation, which is really good and moisturising on the skin. So yeah, so far the lasting power is great. So yeah, I just want to finish this video off by saying I really like this foundation, and I definitely recommend it to everyone out there, if you can find the right colour obviously. And I know it's going to be available in Tesco's, because Tesco's are doing this new beauty area now, and everyone's got into these beauty hauls. Like I know Selfridges redid theirs, John Lewis, Harvey Nichols have Beauty Mart. Like there's so many beauty shops now. If you go to London, you need to check them all out. But anyway, Tesco's will have it available. Where else? Superdrug, Boots and Beauty Mart in Harvey Nichols, and it's priced at £8.99, and the powder is £7.99 as well, which I think is amazing considering that colour stay I think is about £10. Normally foundations, Revlon foundations start around £10. But £8.99 for a foundation that you love is an amazing price, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and just let me know if you've got any questions about the foundation at all. I'll answer them below. See you soon, bye!